My name is Jamie Shara, and I'm from South Georgia, and I'm a small business owner, live in Atlanta now, and I love to hunt. I grew up hunting in South Georgia, and my job has led me away from that, unfortunately, in the last couple of years, but rekindled this flame and have a lot of hunts that I've got to do. All right, Nebraska, here we come. I'm in the restaurant business, which takes a ton amount of your time, and living in Atlanta now with the fast-paced life, it's easy to make an excuse for I don't have enough time, and a bunch of my buddies that grew up hunting have also used that same excuse, and you've heard it, I've heard it, you know, don't have time, don't have money, don't have a place to hunt, et cetera, et cetera. Well, I just really got tired of making those excuses. And so a buddy of mine and I decided that we were gonna stop making excuses, and we were gonna find a way to make it happen. You really have to love to hunt to get out of Atlanta, get out of the Southeast, because it's not easy. First of many gas stops north of Nashville. Gonna have to keep on rolling, baby. So currently we're on I-24 headed northwest to Omaha, Nebraska, and that's the only plan that we have. We don't have a place to stay. We don't have a place to hunt. We've got a tent that goes on the bed of the truck, and we're gonna knock on doors, and hopefully we'll be able to trade out some whiskey for some turkey hunts. There's no tricks here, there's no outfitter behind us, but we did have a strategy, and we knew that central Nebraska was full of corn and farmland and a bunch of really good Midwestern people that may like to partake. And so we went to the liquor store, bought a couple of nice bottles of whiskey, and said, hey, we're gonna knock on some doors and see if we can't trade out some whiskey for a turkey hunt. So our goal for this whole trip, including everything, is gonna be less than $1,500. We're not in Kansas anymore, baby. Woo! So here we are, hunt one. We're in central, beautiful Nebraska, a quick 17.5-hour drive from Atlanta. We left Friday afternoon, got here Saturday morning, and our plan was really not to have a plan. So we're driving down the road, and the first turkeys that we see in a field feeding, we slam on brakes, pull a Yui in the middle of the road, drive back, pull off the main road we're on, and knock on the first door. It's not gonna be that easy. It's never that easy.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good. What can I do for you?
My name is Jamie Shara, and we just drove here from South Georgia, and we're looking to try and find access to shoot a turkey, and we happened to drive by and see some in the field out here, and I was wondering if you knew who owned the land.
Where at?
Just right across the street here.
Oh, we rent that. That's ours.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
Let me ask my husband.
Okay, yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, no, for sure. Hey, how are you?
Not too bad.
Lo and behold, it's the landowner. They're actually out there right now. That's why we stopped. We were actually going to Broken Bow, and I looked over and said, holy crap, look at all those birds out there.
For it.
Oh, awesome. Well,
Go for it.
and we have permission, and now we're on the turkeys. That quick. Maybe first house. First turkeys we saw. Not even a trade, not even a, wouldn't even accept anything from us. Just straight up, absolutely, y'all go ahead, y'all try it out. This is how it works here, apparently. Never seen anything like it. We drove 17 and a half, 18 hours now. We're not gonna jinx it, but we're gonna go kill a damn turkey. So a couple of tips if you're gonna try and do this as well. All right, so tip one, get out of the city. Anyone that lives in the surrounding area of a major city has been bombarded with people asking if they can hunt. Drive a little further. It's gonna take another hour, 2 hours, maybe 3, maybe 5.5 like we did, but you're gonna find more turkeys and you're gonna find way more willing participants. Tip two, when you know that you're gonna go knock on a stranger's home, it's probably in your best interest to dress up, clean your truck. First impression is everything. Another tip, just simply tell them your story. You know, when you're introducing yourself, tell them who you are, tell them where you came from, tell them where you grew up, tell them why you're here, tell them how far you drove, tell them, you know, the effort that you're putting into this trip, because one thing that we've noticed, and this is my first time doing this, is that people genuinely care, which is pretty amazing. So tip number 4, if and when you get permission to hunt on a landowner's property, they're probably gonna wanna talk to you, because if you're in a rural area, they probably don't get visitors very often. In that case, listen, smile, engage, communicate back, create a rapport with them, because they're trying to figure you out probably as much as you're trying to figure them out. And finally, tip number 5, make sure that you have a bargaining chip. We went to the liquor store and bought 2 bottles of nice whiskey. We figured that's a very easy, cheap present that still provides value to the landowner. In the event that the landowner doesn't drink, you may need to rake their yard, bale hay, fix a fence, whatever it is. Bottom line is, you've got to add value to their day or their week somehow. All right, that one for a little hand work right now. Whew. All right. Feeling pretty confident about tomorrow. With 3 mornings of hunting ahead of us. I'm cautiously optimistic that we will get a bird. Well, pretty awesome ending to a first day here, and we're about to put this tent to the test. It's gonna be 23 degrees tonight, so pretty excited to get some shut-eye and get after it again in the morning. So the first morning we get up, we get set up, the turkeys are gobbling their heads off. I've never heard turkeys gobble like this. We worked these turkeys for a long time, probably 2 hours. I'm walking 2, I'm coming back. Finally, they break, and here they come. I actually almost missed the turkey. I think maybe 2 BBs got him in the head, but almost doesn't count. Mission accomplished. Unbelievable first, I'm shaking, I can't even talk. Unbelievable first hunt in Nebraska, first Miriam. Trains coming by all morning. It doesn't get any better than this. Guys, we've been in Nebraska less than 24 hours. And if we can get it done, anyone can get it done. We didn't have a place to hunt. We didn't have a place to stay. We thought we were gonna knock on a bunch of doors and get told no. And the first door we knocked on, this is what happened. If we can do it, anyone can do it. You just gotta make it happen. At the end of the day, you can do this. Anyone can do this. If I can do this, anyone can do this, I promise. You've got to be willing to knock on doors. You got to be willing to sleep in a tent. You got to be willing to cook your own food. And you got to be willing to drive a long way. And lastly, you got to be able to be told no. It's going to happen. At the end of the day, you just got to make it happen. You can either find a way or you can find an excuse. So, dead serious. We're sitting here filming interviews. There's my stool. There's the camera. And a guy calls and gives us permission to hunt on his land. Unbelievable. Just now we had a guy from the gas station call us. We met less than 30 minutes ago to invite us to come hunting.
Plenty of turkeys, man. Well, we would love to come try and hunt if you would let us, if you wouldn't care.
Try my ass. I gotta go unload a load of corn. I guarantee in 10 minutes I could go out back and fill the back end of my pickup. Why don't you just haul ass back this way and I'll meet you on the road. I'll be driving a black Cadillac and I'll take you out there. You can go shoot a turkey inside.
All right, well, we are going to pack up our little camp here and we will start heading towards. Okay, so you want me to call you when we leave here?
Yeah, when you're headed back, and I'll come find you so I can get the hell to going.
Yes, sir, we'll do it.
Bye.
All right, bye.
Are you kidding me?
So this guy, the first thing he said before Jamie got the camera out was, "You're only gonna come out here and kill one." And I said, I was confused, and he said, "You can only come out here if you kill 100. And we met this guy's farmhand at the gas station like 30 minutes ago. And there's just no way to film all this. This is absolute mayhem. People are they're giving us permission without even asking for it. Like they want deer and turkeys gone. These farmers are nuts and I love it.
We're about to go kill a turkey.
Bye.
Well, as you can see, we are not in the same place that we were for the first two hunts. And this is what happens when you're not afraid to ask. Within 30 minutes, we've landed more land than we could think about hunting. It's got unbelievable topography. It's got 5 or 6 draws that are all full of turkeys. Plus, we got a ranger. What the f? Another gobbler right there running that way. Those birds came sprinting across this 500 acre, 600 acre open grass field. Oh my gosh. Man, I cannot believe that this just happened. To the people of Nebraska, you guys are amazing. Thank you so very, very much. We couldn't have done this without you. 2 subspecies in 48 hours. We made it happen.